Yeah, I'm back on with the Pimp Out shopping cart. Last time I took the phone away from my position. You gotta position yourself just right. You can't be like acting like you're talking on the phone. You got the phone real close to your mouth so that you can get your transmission peaked up high. So you got a little peak to high, low peak. So when you get it too far away from your mouth, you can get the low peaks because you acting like you're talking on the phone, but then it ain't flying. So I gotta keep remember that I gotta hold my position. I get one position, I gotta hold. I can't move off my spot. Moved off my spot and I lost all my high peak. Got them low peak. So you can't hear me with the low peak, but you can't hear me with the high peak. That's how that works with the phone. I left out with the lady with the pimp out shopping cart. Yeah, that shopping cart pimped out. What she did was use a umbrella that you use for your picnic tables or outdoor tables, outdoor umbrella, a big one. And she hooked it up to the shopping cart so that it stays stationary in a shopping cart in an upright position. And that's how she rolls down her block, down the block. I'm down the blocks with the shopping cart and umbrella so she can stay out the sun. And that's how she gets shade from her shopping cart as well as using it for transport. Like I said, shopping carts are free. So I guess she might have found the umbrella out there. And, people throw out a lot of stuff, so you can find something like that on the floor out. And that's how she rolled. And she also used the bike lane. So I was rolling on the bike lane down there to the Monday event, the Salvation Army Monday event. And on the way back, she was using the bike lane going back home with her shopping cart. And that's one person I see in the bike lane other than a biker. The person with a shopping cart or bicyclist. I see no motorcycles use the bike lanes. But I imagine they could. And I seen somebody with a electric wheelchair, kind of get around with not the inside kind, the outside kind. The electric wheelchair slash scooters. And yeah, he was using it in the bike lane too. I guess you can use the bike lane for more than just bicycles. You use for them two-wheeler scooters you can ride around on. And subways and really small, look like they look like skateboards, but you ride around with electric, like electric skateboard. So I guess you can use it for more than just bicycles, that's for sure. Get you off the sidewalk. Sidewalk with me, the sidewalk got a lot of glass. So that's why I don't like using the sidewalk because people still like to throw out glass and hit it break. For some reason, that's still turning people off. So we don't have no strong Michigan bottle law. We have a better bottle law. When we turn on the bottles, you have less glass out there in the streets when people ride bikes. Anyway, on the Monday event, yeah, that's the lady I see here on Mondays with the pimp out shopping cart. Trying to see if she drove down to the Tuesday event with it too. That's what she's known for. Is having her shopping cart pimped out. Especially with the umbrella on it. Now the other part I was talking about on Monday was with Clyde the Glide. He gave me something to laugh about because he told me he was looking for some vegetables, some fresh vegetables. Normally you can get it on Monday at Salvation Army because they get it from cleaners. And cleaners get it from the farmers. And the farmers get it at Eastern Market. They give it away. And then they give the cleaners to get rid of it before it spoils because it's about ready to spoil. The cleaners give it to all their outlets. They don't want to keep it at their place. So the cleaners truck drops off a lot of fresh produce from the Eastern Market. It'd be a lot of vegetables. And he was looking for some, and he hadn't gotten none at other places he went to. But he go by there to check for pallets. Sometimes they leave pallets out there around where the dump's at. So he's around there checking for pallets. And he but $10 not gonna bring me. That's for sure. But there's just one person on Thursday. Thursday's always entertaining on Thursday. More entertaining than Monday. Monday's event. They changed their thing around on Monday. They now do a head count. They count out about 60 tickets, and that's about how many seats they have now. They let people in 60 at a time. And whereas they normally have about 60 bags, sometimes they have less. All depends on how much on the truck. But that's a Cleveland's food truck. Forgotten Harvest food truck. So they've been getting it from a warehouse for the Monday event. Used to be you could get it from Kroger's and Trader Joe. That was two supermarkets. But now they're getting it from a warehouse club, from a big, I think Myers, from a bigger organization. So it's a lot more fresher. The meat is, and the fruit are a lot more fresher. The Myers rotate theirs a little bit more quicker than the smaller stores do because they do in bulk. So they buy large quantities. So I guess they can rotate a lot more quicker. So a lot more people are turning out for that Monday event. So they up past 60 people now. So they still doing the raffle, but they give out 60 tickets at the door. The first 60 get in. So people are now lining up at the earliest 12:30 for the 1 o'clock event. So they can be first in line to get a raffle ticket, but they're still doing the raffles on the inside. And if anything left over, anybody that's standing outside, they let them come in 10 at a time and they get whatever's left over. So they can get rid of all the bags they pack up. So lately they've been emptying the truck out. But sometimes they used to not empty the truck out because they had other programs and they didn't have enough volunteers. They would take maybe about half of what's on the truck and then let the truck go with the other half. But lately they've been emptying the truck out, which that's what they're supposed to do. If the truck comes in with a full load, you should take a full load. You need some help unloading. Ask for the, you can ask for the people that's out there receiving, and for them to come in and volunteer. You can ask for some help for volunteer. But I guess they don't want that liability. I don't know. People get to talking. Like I volunteered one time to see how it went down. So we get a little bit more knowledge about how it goes. And one time I volunteered, and the person that was running it, Mrs. So-and-so, I ain't going to mention her name, she said that, I seen her cut the truck off in half just so they had less work to do because they had another program going. So I understood that because, the program was for the kids, so you can't be in two places at one time. But anyway, if you get the food, take it off the truck and pass it out. Just ask for some more help. You get some people that will help you. And some other places I go to, they ask for people to volunteer. And now they don't really do it like they used to, but they will ask you to help out if they're short on help. So anyway, this one guy that was at the Thursday event, he must be a member of the church. The church people know him. And he lived in the neighborhood, so he was having a bad day about messing with people. This one guy asked him to help him in the car because he's handicapped. And I guess he didn't receive a thank you or appreciation. So he felt he was taken advantage of, so he let the guy know about it. And, if you help somebody out, just do it for the kindness of your heart. They don't say thank you. That's on them. The next time you let them know next time they ask you for some help. And they got to be a little bit more nicer to you about it if you're that sensitive. And the next event he got into with somebody was about the ice cream truck. The ice cream truck came through. The driver was on the phone, talking on the phone, and then they like to get over. They don't want to be obstructing traffic. So they get over, so he drove a couple of blocks, car lifts down to get over. And it seemed like they was under the impression that he wanted them to work a little farther. They wanted him to stop in the middle of the street. He didn't do that. So they were getting smart with each other back and forth with the ice cream truck. He said, told him to hurry up, so then once he said, told him to hurry up, they was on. With him, he said, if you want our business, you slow down and won't be talking all that yang, and next thing they'll know, they talking yang back and forth. So he was having a bad day with people with attitude, but a lot of times you bring attitude, you get attitude. Regardless of whether the person is black or another nationality, they're going to give you attitude because a lot of the time they're born in this country and they got the citizenship, so they ain't got to worry about taking nothing off nobody. That's for sure. Most people that drive the ice cream truck in the neighborhood, they from the Middle East. It's the Middle Eastern. A lot of times they are not from the Middle East, but their parents probably was from the Middle East, so they was a lot of times they born in this country, so they might have dual citizenship, but the Middle Eastern the heritage is Middle Eastern, let's put it like that. They're not always from the Middle East, but their nationality is Middle East and Middle Eastern. So that's who drive the trucks in the neighborhood. Most of them are Middle East drivers, and they had their little attitude before they be back and forth with them. So he was saying, come back and say, I don't know what's wrong with people. He lost his voice yelling at people that day. He said, I don't know what's wrong with people that I got to be having all this attitude back and forth. And a lot of times that starts with you, you know what I'm saying? He had to look in the mirror himself and realize all that hooping and hollering wasn't worth it. He had lost his voice. He got hoarse hooping and hollering at people. But I guess he's feeling it that day. So that was kind of funny to see him lose his voice over little small stuff. That's for sure. So we got our dumpster dive in there, and I pimped our car. And we got the hoarse voice on Thursdays. But this past Thursday, we had a professional complainer that likes to come up there on Thursdays and complain. This time, she wasn't complaining about the food being distributed out to the houses first and the people last, or the community last. She complained about how she was talked to. There you go. You come up there with that thin skin. That thin skin don't work at the food bank. You know, sometimes people, they might get smart with you. You know, you just blow it off. Ain't no big thing. You got to have thick skin. Don't take it personal. Because at the end of the day, you come up there with nothing. And when she left out there that day, she had a box full of goods that she had received from the food bank. So she come up there to get something for nothing. So to me, if you get something for nothing, even though you don't like the way they're doing things, you know, roll with it because it ain't no big thing. It was not intentional. But some people are thin-skinned about it, so they get real offended. And she's real thin-skinned. And she just like to complain, too. That's why I call her the professional complainer. That's for sure. You can give her the whole truck, half the truck. You can take the truck down to the house and park it. You give her all she wants off the truck, and she probably still have something to complain about. But she's from the neighborhood because she run around with a shopping cart, but this time she was walking it, so she didn't get that much. But anyway, that's the wrap up. And I'm going to try to keep it close to my mouth next time so I don't lose all that. I don't lose my voice because it won't carry my voice if I start talking to it like I'm on the phone, talking to a person. I'm talking to the recording device. I need to be close to my mouth and so I can pick up my voice. So I need my mouth to be close to the phone so I can pick up my voice. So from time to time, when I run out of material with the food bank, I'm going to be talking about bicycles. The bicycle and food bank go together with me. So if you see the title bicycles, you know that's about bicycles. And we'll go with it like that. So that's all we got. We got caught up from the last time. The last time I messed up. But I know what I got to do. So I got to remember to do it. So later, Gator. That's for sure.